Hey everyone, SaltyGamer here and welcome back to the Road to Glory. And this, which is a terrifying day, this is going to be our first group stage match in the Europa League. So today, we'll be playing against Young Boys in the group stage of the Europa League. We're going to have a home game against Wigan and a away game against Norwich. We're still very much struggling in the actual championship. So hopefully we can do decently in the Europa League. I feel like it's a chance because I think our team is going to be very similarly sort of statted to Young Boys. Ajax might be more difficult, but Başakşehir, or whatever they're called, in fourth, I feel like that should be a win. We might be able to sneak second place in this group if we can do well against Young Boys. Either way, let's get straight into the game. That's my phone's going mad in the background. I do apologise for that. That's right. I thought my game had bugged out the other day when I first got this. I thought, oh, the UI's changed. I saved the game and shut it down and loaded it back up, and it was still funny. I didn't realise it was a special thing for the Europa League. Right, so we're going to have to go with Team... It is Team A, isn't it? Yeah, Team A, but Claude Maurice is still struggling. We'll stick with him anyway. We've had a lot of games in a short period of time. So this is the team we're going to go with. There's Svea in goal. Or do we go with our main? Like, oh, we can't because Tonali, De Graaf and Rueg are not 100%, are they? Arp is 77 rated. Wow. Yeah, it'll be this team then. So Svea, Rivieros, Ampadu, Chalobah, James, Kubo, Durkin and Dabo playing just behind Claude Maurice, Arp and Stengs. Without further ado, let's get into the game against Young Boys. Nice, Ampadu, good block, right. Svea gets that ball out. Early to Durkin. Oh my god, Durkin, you jerkin, what was that? Good tackle when we come out of it again. Up into Dabo. Dabo's got some good pace here. Overlap by Rivieros. Rivieros pulls it back. It's got to be... Ah, it's in the back of the net. It's Kubo. 11.5 minutes into the game and Kubo buries it. Oh my god. My word, did we need that. My word, did we need that. And I played that slightly differently. I was going to cross the ball here and I thought, no. I brought it in a bit and went for this short pass along the ground. I must admit, I wasn't aiming for Kubo. I was aiming for the other two guys, but Kubo came straight onto it and buried it right in the top corner. We lead 1-0 against Young Boys. I mean, this is a big game for us. And this doesn't reinforce what I've been saying recently as well about how you seem to do better against the bigger teams. I mean, we were really struggling in the championship, but all the cups so far we've done pretty well in. However, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. It's 1-0. We're 12 minutes in. There's a lot of this game left for me to fail defensively. Come on, get it back, get it back, get it back. Don't let them get the attack on. Good one, Ampadu. Right, the ball comes out. Come on, ref. Dabo's just been taken out. Oh, what is that luck? That's shocking. Dabo got tackled absolutely flattened from behind. The ball comes back in. We try and defend it, clear it, and we did. It takes a lucky bounce off one of our other players and pings straight into their striker. That is just so... That's just so our luck. I mean, look at this. The Dabo got clattered from behind. And we tackled him and the ball bounced straight to their striker. That is just... That's the reason why FIFA is so frustrating. That goal for me should not have been a goal. We're being conned. Absolutely conned, and arsehole has scored. Oh my god! This game is screwing us today, it really is. I mean, there was the dodgy first goal. We've been clattered a few times in tackles. Referee's given us absolutely nothing at all. And now, granted, a lot of this is my bad defence, but what a good little triangle that was, and then played in, and they've scored the goal. It's one of those games where they've decided that we're not going to win today. It feels like it anyway. They've made their decision. All we could do is cry about it. Sao, who's a player who's actually on our shortlist, has scored this. Kubo. Into Dabo. Got to. Oh, fudge. Really, Dabo? Really? You've got that opportunity. Get him off the pitch. I don't want to see Dabo on the pitch anymore. Get him off. I don't want him on there. I'm going to bring on my Chinese lad. That's just... I can't be doing with Dabo on the pitch at this point in time. Let's bring on Vargas as well then. But I can't be dealing with Dabo at the moment. He's just... He can't hit a barn door. He really can't. Where's the centre-backs? That is just a fucking joke. I mean, I can only control one player. Where's the rest of them? There was two of their players belting through the centre there. And no... Look at Ampadu's not even sprinting. Ugh. And he headed it straight at Svila and he put it into his own net. Oh my god. SaltyGamer is here because this game, I mean, I've really lost the love with FIFA the last few days. I must admit, I've been doing some episodes and it's really just becoming so annoying to me. Everything's going wrong at the moment. We're getting passes not going our way. The game's giving dodgy penalties. Fouls not going our way. Lucky bounces that go the opposition's way. It's just frustrating me. It really is. And then not scoring opportunities like that. I mean, how do we not score that opportunity? Look at that. That's just shocking. How does a player not score that? Oh my god. Oh, this is just bullshit. We don't deserve this at all. We don't deserve this. I mean... Why on earth is it suggest I bring on Amaya in place of Chalabar? Well, I pressed it now. We don't deserve to be losing 4-1 here. Our defence is just dead. They can't do anything. We've got 3 centre-backs. And they can't... They're being outpaced over and over and over again. They really are incredibly poor today. I mean, we have had opportunities to score. I mean, look, again, we've been cut to shreds instantly. And we just can't keep up pace-wise. I'm running full blast with players that have got massive amounts of pace. And we just can't get back. Lucky Svila got hit in the face with the ball. What is the point? I just... The thing is with this match here is I just could not keep up. It was like they've got... It was like all their players are just in a different level of pace. That was the main thing, was pace. As soon as they got round the side of us, we just could not keep up with them. They were just running away from us. And I don't see how that's possible. They felt like a team of American sprinters. It was shocking, really. It really was. I'm devastated by that result. That was awful. We did not deserve that. We did not deserve to get beaten like that. Well, it looks like our Europa League. We're going to do group stages, but that looks like it's about it. That looks of it. Anyway, let's see if we can get some luck back in a game against Wigan. We've been awful recently. We're not winning any league games, anything at the moment. So we really need to turn things around and win against Wigan. Here we go. There's our team for the match against Wigan Athletic. Leighton in goal. Chong, Kabak, Mai, Bisek and Rueg. Guitain and Tonali in midfield with Maja, Boadu and De Graaf up front. Is that the team I want to go for, actually? Who's on the bench? Azanari, Yang, Cooper. Let's play Cooper for a game because he's generally moaning he doesn't get to play enough. Maybe should we start Gwebbles? Let's start Gwebbles and play some Maja. Just to try and keep everything fresh. Let's give a full... Let's not give a full, actually. Let's give Azanari a start up front as well. There we go then. So we brought in Gwebbles, Azanari and Cooper. Azanari finds Guitain. Cuts inside Guitain. It's looking more likely here today. so far. Good start. De Graaf's corner. Webbles! Get in! We need that. Get the old motivation up early on. It's been a tough few episodes since being promoted into the championship. Life has got a hell of a lot more difficult. And I'm sure the board will be looking over our shoulder as well. And we definitely need a win here. I mean, I've lost quite a few games in the championship. We've had quite a few difficult matches to start things off, don't get me wrong. We've had the likes of Leeds and Forest and big teams in the championship that have been there for quite some time. So now we should get a chance to play some of the lower teams in the league and starting things off here against Wigan. And we are 9 minutes in and we are 1-0 up thanks to a goal from Gwebbles. Really? I don't know how to win on this game, you know. I'm unsure. It's like I'm getting better at defensively doing stuff, but when I'm getting the ball out or making blocks, it always seems to ping to one of their guys. Oh, SaltyGamer's really going mad today, isn't it? I hate being salty, but at the same time, this game is really getting on my tits recently, I must admit. Rueg. Yes, get in! Straight away. After just conceding the equaliser, Rueg, and we get a lucky bounce this time. And Rueg puts it in the back of the net. That right back roll. Getting us some goals the last couple of episodes. We saw Kubo with a goal in the first game, didn't we, against Young Boys, but it's that first shot and then it just pinged back through and Rueg was able just to ping it in the bottom corner. So, there we go. We're 1-0 up, we went 1-1 and then Rueg gets the goal instantly to make it 2-1. We need to hold on, we need these 3 points today. Still trying to squeeze ourselves into the playoffs this year. McDonald comes off. And they bring on some other randomer. But either way, that is, yeah. Look at that, 52-55. We need to hold this now. Ah, for fudge licking sake. There we go. Dean Windass's son gets a second for Wigan. Yeah, my defence is really awful, isn't it? Just going up difficulty levels, it seems to never seem to work. So we're up to world class this season now, and instead of making the opponents better, all they do is make us worse. I mean, for some reason, we're no longer allowed to challenge in the air for the ball, which really frustrates me. I mean, there was one point in the first half where we made a cross, and their defender chested the ball down. It's like with that little threat in the air, the defender was able to chest the ball down in the box and come out with it. I'm like, what the hell? This bloody game. I'm really not enjoying it at the moment, I must admit. It's become unplayable. They've just got so much more pace than we have. Every team we're playing at the moment has just got absolutely tons and tons and tons of pace, and we can't keep up with them. As soon as they get vaguely one-on-one with any of our defenders, they're past. And obviously, as I said last season, I've played around with some of the individual difficulty level stats and made the computer lethal in front of goal. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We've got one more game. We've got Norwich in this episode. See if we can finish things off on a high. So we're going to have to go with Team... I don't know. I think we'll go with Team A for this one then. We have not used Team A in a league game so far this episode. So we'll go for this team. So, of course, Chalobah's currently out injured, as we saw in the... I don't know if you saw, actually, but he got a calf strain in the game against Young Boys. So Kai is going to come in to replace him in that centre defence spot. So we're going to have Svilar, Rivieros, Ampadu, Kai, James, Kubo, Durkin, Dabo, Claude Maurice, Arp and Stengs. Although I'm not good friends with Dabo at the moment. I'm tempted to drop him, but We need this win. So we need our best team on the pitch. So let's go. Up. Sees Claude Maurice's run. Claude Maurice is onside. Claude Maurice, you've got to do this, please. Claude Maurice, get in. Maurice gets the goal. I tell you what, I'm so desperate for a victory in this game. I mean, so desperate. You have no idea. We're currently 9 points from 10 games this season, which is absolutely awful. I know we've just been promoted, but I was expecting better this year. I was expecting to fight for a playoff spot, you know. I think our players are very much at that level, but our form has been diabolical. Of course, I've got up a difficulty level as well to world class, which hasn't helped. But we're hopefully going to find our feet very soon. We're going to need to. Otherwise, my job here as the MK Dons manager could be under threat. Dabo brings it forward into Claude Maurice. Claude Maurice cuts inside the box. Ball back to Stengs. Oh, Stengs makes it 2-0. Oh my god, thank god for this. You have no idea how happy I am to score 2 goals in a game. And be in relative control of that game as well. It's been a tough few weeks in this new episode, in this new season, should I say. But we are doing okay. It's a good finish by Stengs as well, you know. To get around with that side foot volley. It was a tricky one. It really was. And that makes it 2-0. Durkin, good ball. Kubo, ball into the middle. Durkin got flattened there, but it gave Kubo a chance to pick it up. Kubo up, off the post. Stengs, yes, Stengs gets another. And it's 3-0. We got a bit of luck there. Up with a shot, pinged back off the post. And Stengs plopped it into an empty net. And we get the 3rd goal to make it 3-0. Great ball there by Kubo. Up, fantastic little spin. And Stengs was there. I think we'll do our own substitutions in a second. Because Stengs doing a no-look shot as well. He looked away as he took the shot. And Stengs has scored twice now today. That is his 2nd goal. I think that's his only 2 goals ever scored for the club. So he's got both of them in his first game. Right. Both of his first game, he's got both goals. He's got his first 2 goals in the same game, is what we're trying to say. Right. Let's bring on Jiang. Oh, we've got Voss on the bench. Should we bring Voss on as well? Voss is 69 rated. Let's bring on Voss. And Amaya. Amaya hasn't played in a bit. Let's play with Amaya in place of Claude Maurice. Because Claude Maurice's fitness is awful, as we all know. Right, triple substitution on the hour mark. Protect some players moving forward. Stengs is on a hat-trick. See if we can get it for him. What a tackle Ethan Ampadu. Going to keep it on as well. He does. Oh, what a tackle. Voss's ball over the top. It's going to be saved by the keeper. But it's wasted enough time. Now we're into the final couple of minutes of added time. This is such an important game at the moment. We need that sort of thing that's going to turn our season around. This victory could hopefully be something like that, because that was tough. That was very tough. I mean, super tough. We got the win. And I skipped past all that end bit. I do apologise for that. We could have looked at all that sort of stuff, but I really want to see what that does to the league for us. Like I said, we were not doing too well. Oh, it's straight back into Europa League, is it? Okay. Ajax next. Oh, Ajax drew with Basaksehir, which is a bit of a worry. Now, we can go for... We'll have the youth squad update this episode then. We're not even going to bother with these loan offers because it's pointless, because they won't accept. Because it's the first year they've been in the squad, so they don't ever accept. Oh, let's just stop. Oh, it's gone through to the next day, isn't it? Griffiths might accept. So we'll accept that. The others won't accept because they've only been there for a year. Okay, I can do this. Let's just whiz these players through quickly. I don't want to miss a training drill, just because it does help us improve the players. So Kai's up to a 64. Zhang close to a 69 now. Plus, it's going to hit the end of the month, so everyone's going to get a little boost anyway. Look at that, 2 games, a Thursday and a Saturday again. We're struggling, aren't we? Right, end of the month. Okay, Youth Squad Monthly Report, which I'm very happy we can do. We've got 2 players in there, Robert Anderson, 79 to 85. And our Scout of Future Star, Nicholas Albrecht, 73 to 89. Not happy with that at all. We'll get rid of you because you're not good enough, in my opinion. We're looking for 85 pluses. Right, let's see what we got. From Mexico. It's a no. It's a no. 71 to 94 is more like it. Sancho Romero. We'll sign you up. And you, we're going to scout further. Oh. This is the end of the scout then, is it? I'm not going to accept you then, because I don't think you're good enough and we haven't got the money to be messed around. So, next, we've got Serbia. You have been terrible. You're terrible. You're terrible. Serbia's been an absolute mess in it for scouting. And 2 Canadians. 69 to 93. Well, you're definitely not good enough. We'll take the 69 to 93, I think. And now we need to resend out the youth staff to different places, I believe. Yep, they're all available. Right. I'm disappointed with my trek into... let's go Italy with one of them, I think. Yeah, I'm disappointed with my trek into Serbia. I was hoping to get a good defender out of that. Let's go more Eastern Europe. Then let's go for... Let's go Poland. And then finally Niall Ennis. I'm going to send you off somewhere nice. How about Colombia? Ecuador? So either Ecuador. Boom, there we go. 3 scouts all sent off, ready to go. Yep, so we got them sorted. Right, next window. What? What are you on about, Tonali? You're playing a lot of games. This game's just frustrating the tits off me now, it really is. Right, anyway. Let's stop moaning. Right, next episode we will just continue straight on, I think. Ajax, Swansea, and Cardiff. A very Welsh episode next time then. And then after that, the episode's probably going to be Bakkeshire, QPR, and Aston Villa. We're going to really go for it this early season. We're going to play all the Europa League games on camera so we won't miss anything. Ajax might be there. Sorry, I'm getting repeated me for dinner. Ajax might be there for the taking. Of course, they drew with whatever this team's called. Başakşehir. They drew with them, so I know we got hammered by Young Boys. Maybe that was just a one-off game. Maybe Young Boys were looking pretty good. I think that Ajax is going to be the most difficult team in the group. So we need, if we can get points off them, I mean, because we lost so convincingly to Young Boys, we need a bit of luck now. We need other games to go our way, and we need to get some points off at Ajax, which we were hoping not to have to do, but it is what it is, so we will push forward next episode, and hopefully we'll do a hell of a lot better than we're doing so far, because so far we have been embarrassing. Can I look at like the championship from here? See where we are in the championship. Isn't let's do that. Why is it? Why? Why would you go Premiership? Oh, maybe it's just because I have to go to. Can I change this to change competition? I can. There we go. We're currently 13th. We've got 13 points from 10 games. 3 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses. It's not good enough, is it? It's really not good enough. We need to do better than that. We needed to beat Wigan, really, didn't we? But we beat Norwich, who were second. But they probably were top, weren't they? So it shows we do have some ability knocking around. And we played a lot of the more difficult teams. So we've got some easier games coming up. Swansea and Cardiff await. Those are 2 teams that are around about us mid-table. So you never know. We might be able to start to put a bit of a run together. And hopefully just try and sneak a playoff place towards the end of the season. I'd love to get promoted to the Premiership this year. And then just spend a few years consolidating the Premiership before finally trying to fight at the top end of there. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, then you're a sick and twisted individual who loves seeing myself in angst and agony. But thank you very much for watching. I've been SaltyGamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of The Road to Glory. Bye.